What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy CP, and today we're back with a brand new Madden video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys some tips and tricks that you can use to help you on kickoff returns. Because you guys, a lot of people need help on special teams. I know I used to need help on special teams. So, before I did a tips on how to return punts for big yardage. So now I'm going to show you guys how to get big yardage on kickoffs. What you want to do is, you want to start going straight. And then you want to burst out. See, now, boom. Touchdown. And like with the punt return hack, you want to use your fastest guys. So, my two fastest guys are Anthony Brown and Tavon Austin. I prefer to use Tavon Austin only because he has a little bit more experience. Plus, his kick return rating is a lot better than Anthony Brown's. Even though Anthony Brown has a 95 speed and Tavon Austin only has a 94, it still works. So, I can't promise it's always going to be a touchdown. However, if you do this right, you can always get to at least about the 30. And that's actually helpful. And I ran into my own guy. Still able to get some good yardage. But this actually kind of reminds me of when I had my kick. It was my first career touchdown. It was off a kick return. So what I did was I started going straight, started drifting to the right, went back left, and I ended up going back right. But see here, I didn't have to cut it back. Because these guys are not catching me. Still got in the end zone even with the celebration. But yeah, like with the punt returns, the higher speed you have a player that's returning, the better off you're going to be. So I'm out here kind of making it look easy, but you guys gotta take into account this is on arcade mode, so it just takes, I don't want to say it takes less time, but the challenge isn't as hard. But this is just a good way to practice. So if you want to get big kick returns and you need to practice them, I suggest going to the practice mode and make sure it's on arcade and just get a feel for it. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't think Tavon wants to break all those tackles for like. It'll probably break one, maybe two, but I don't think it would break all that. Yeah, if you're new to Madden and you're just trying to learn all the mechanics and all the hacks, this is a good place to start. Is in the practice mode, where it doesn't really count. Nobody's gonna talk trash. Because I know I used to get frustrated a lot of times when because the first couple times I was online with Madden 15, I kept getting beat because one, I kept allowing big kickoff returns, and two, I really couldn't score that much, and I just kept getting frustrated. But if you just take a deep breath and just practice, then you'll be good. See, this time I just ran straight to the sideline. Look, got past 30. So it's all about speed, and it's all about knowing where you should go. So a lot of times what I see people do, they'll run without the acceleration burst, and then they'll burst out. And it works for a lot of people. Like, I'm not going to say don't do that because that's not right. Because it works. So there are different tactics that a lot of people like to use. My favorite tactic, what I like to do, I'm going to show you guys right here. I'm going to go up for about 10 yards, break, spin move, and normally, you guys saw that hole that I was trying to get to? That's my favorite tactic. That's the way I like to return my kickoffs, but you guys can do whatever way you want. Some people, what they'll do is, like, and I said before, they'll start running slow, then once they see an opening, they'll just either hit the sideline or hit the hole, wherever it is, and then they'll just burst through it. I remember one time I was playing online and I was down by 5 points, and it was about 8 seconds left in the game. I actually got a kickoff return touchdown using this tactic, and I ended up winning the game. You see, there are different ways to do this. I know what some people do is they'll move one of their guys up. So like this guy right here, he'll go and block. And that works because it helps you get to a hole a lot quicker. Yeah, I like to mess around and run sideways sometimes. I know they say you shouldn't do that, but if you're feeling kind of bold or you want to taunt your opponent, go for it. But you saw in that last kickoff return, I had moved one of my blockers up instead of having them stand where he was supposed to, and then it was able to give me better blocking. So I'm going to show you guys that tactic again. So while the ball is in the air, what you want to do is you want to hit B and just have that other guy, so see, number 20, Tony Pollard, I had him run forward, and now he's getting the block. See, I got past 30. So if you ask me, doing this tactic will always get you past the 30. If you use any of these tips, you'll always get past the 30. But a little side note, there is a new thing in Madden. Well, it's not really a thing. I think it's like a glitch in the game. And what happens is the ball is like right on the line between the end line and right where it is out of bounds, like that back part of the end zone. And if you return it at just the right angle and you're able to move out, that the touchback will be moved to the 35. I don't know if that's like a hidden Madden rule or that's like an actual NFL rule, but just nobody really does it. But it is what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one more time just to give you guys a little bit better of an idea. See, like I said, another tactic that I like to use occasionally is I'll start running one direction and I'll cut it completely the opposite. But it didn't work that time, so that's why I rarely use it, because one, you're killing the stamina of your player, so now he's tired. Another thing that I've seen some people do, I didn't do it in time, but I was going to say is, what they'll do is, they'll put their second best punt returner next to the best guy, and then they'll run up and then they'll pitch it. So I'm going to try it again. And this is something you gotta do quick. Just look. Balls in switching to the wrong guy. But yeah, a lot of guys, they like to pitch it on kickoff returns. You can see with the running back speed, he has a better ball carrier vision, so you can see where the holes is. But I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If this helps you out, let me know. If you have any more Madden ideas that you want me to do, just comment them below. And I'll see you guys next time. And I'll let you see this last kickoff return before I go.